Welcome back to Kdrama Weekly. I'm your host, Sandra, and I'm here with my co-hosts, Benner and Valerie.
Joe! Today we're back with another K-drama review. Today we're discussing the political period horror thriller Kingdom.
Yeah! Finally!
About time. Yeah.
Valerie's gonna tell us some more about the drama.
Okay. So Kingdom is a 2019 political period horror thriller drama series.
Yeah.
Written by Kim Eun-hee, directed by Kim Sung-hoon. It is based on The Kingdom of the Gods by Kim Eun-hee and Young Kyung-il, which is a web comic.
Yeah!
Yes. And it stars Joo Ji-hoon, Ryu Seung-ryung, Bae Doona, Kim Sang-ho, Kim Sung-kyu, and Kim Hye-jun.
Yeah!
Hey.
Joo Ji-hoon!
It's a tiny boy. It's got 2 seasons and 12 episodes
Yep.
in total.
Yeah, it's a Netflix drama, Netflix produced drama.
Yep. So apparently the series, each episode was like more than 1.78 million to make.
You can tell. It's it looks very, very nice.
Yep. It was confirmed that they would make a second season before the first one was fully out.
Well, I mean, if they had just ended it on the last episode of season 1, I'm sure there would have been outrage.
And there's gonna be a prequel coming out. Yeah. Although no 3rd season, which is offensive.
It's a little offensive. But hey,
How
maybe
dare
after the prequel, they'll come back and they'll do the 3rd season.
Hopefully.
That would be great.
Yeah. But it was super popular.
Yeah.
Got critical acclaim
Yeah.
by critics and audience.
It introduced people to historical dramas because people from like the horror genre came to watch it and were like, this is great.
Yup. Good. It also got praised for its cinematography. It the zombies were choreographed, I'm pretty sure, by the same dude that did the zombies for Train to Busan. And I saw this a while ago, back when we said Train to Busan. He said that these zombies weren't like those ones. These ones were more like the traditional ones that were slow. Although they're still pretty fast.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I guess these ones weren't like climbing things.
They weren't as smart.
Nope. Joo Ji-hoon won the Best Actor Award at the 2nd Asia Content Awards. Then the writer won Best Writer, and visual effects, makeup, costume design, and sound effects also won.
Nice.
Unless it's just the visual effects. No, it was just the visual effects.
Oh.
Man.
Yeah. That's great.
They were also nominated for some other things, but they didn't win them.
It'd be like that. Is that it, Valerie?
I believe that is it, yes.
Good. Let us get into our rummery, Benner. Make it quick.
Yes. Kingdom is about a zombie outbreak.
We forgot to mention all the other people that came out.
Oh, wow.
I always forget those people. But we saw what's his face, Ryu Seung-ryung. We saw him in Extreme Job.
Yeah, he was the chief.
Yes.
Yes, he also
he plays the evil dude in Kingdom. He's Lord Cho.
Also had many other famous people in there, like Kim Sang-ho, Ho Jun-ho, some other people. What's her face? Jun Ji-hyun made an appearance at the very end.
Yeah. Yeah, she did. We've been seeing a lot of her.
Yes,
Was that it?
I think so.
Wow.
Wow. But yes, this drama is about a zombie outbreak in the Joseon times. Is it the Joseon times?
Yes.
Yeah. And everybody's freaking out. The crown prince has been accused of treason. The king is a zombie. Everything's falling apart.
People obviously don't know anything about zombies, so they're making dumb mistakes.
Yeah, no one's listening to the people who know.
Yeah.
It's a whole thing.
It is a whole thing, man.
But yeah, the crown prince, he's been out there fighting the zombies because he's trying to get down, he's trying to hunt down evidence to figure out why his father is dead, or like evidence that his father is dead.
Yeah, because he hasn't seen him in forever, and they refuse to let him go in there.
Yeah, they just
into
say
the
he's
king's
sick.
palace.
They say he's living, but he's going around being a zombie.
And the reason why this is suspect is because the queen is pregnant. And so he's thinking that the queen is trying to have her son take over. And that's why they haven't announced that the king is dead yet.
Yeah.
Because if they announce that the king is dead, then the prince becomes king before. And then that means that the queen's son will be like second in line, won't have any power, and therefore she won't have any power.
Yeah. It's one of these dramas.
That's basically everything
Power grabs.
that happens in all historical dramas.
True.
This queen was probably the most involved, I think, though, of the ones I've seen.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, she was pretty involved.
Yep. What shall we talk about first?
Was that the rumor?
Yeah, there was the rumor.
Oh.
I guess we can continue talking about the queen.
Okay.
Yeah, so the queen, we later find out, has had a miscarriage. And nobody knows except for her and her people that work in her palace, because they're actively helping her gather all the pregnant women of the nearby village so that she can steal the first male child that is born to one of them. And
she's insane.
she is a little bit insane. She's been actually pretty good at keeping her miscarriage a secret. But then they start to like get really comfortable and start like messing up. And so these people, the royal commander dude, he starts investigating this because they start to find the dead pregnant women's bodies, or like
And
they
the dead
find
babies.
they find 3 women that just gave birth, and then the dead baby girls. Or it's 3 of them, and then 2 baby girls and 1 baby boy, and they say like that the baby boy was not like strangled. It seemed like he was stillborn. While all this is going on, the crown prince has gone to a far off village to find the royal physician that had been caring for his papa, because he found his part of his he wrote something in the logs that they keep, the health logs that they keep for the king. You found that guy signed off on it, but that guy hadn't been working at the palace for 3 years now, so he thought it was weird, and that's why he went to go find him. When he arrives at the physician's place, at the infirmary or whatever, a zombie outbreak has already happened over there. And we later find out that it's because the king was the one that, like, he's patient 0.
Yes.
Um,
Of that outbreak, yeah.
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 So he bit one of the nurses, and then they took the nurse died of his injuries, and then they took the nurse back to that infirmary, and all the patients there were dying. So this dude cooked that dude up, and so they ate him.
Mhm.
Yep.
They donate him.
And so then they all die because of that, and they become infected and come back as them zombies.
Yup.
Yeah.
And that's where all the nonsense begins.
The bloodthirst.
Yup. And only from that infirmary, only that dude who we know as or we think used to be a tiger
Tiger hunter.
We never find out what exactly he did.
I'm pretty sure he was a tiger hunter.
He hunted tigers.
Well, but there's some talk about how he's like, they think he might be like ex-military or something.
He was tied up to a chair at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
When?
At the beginning?
Was he?
Yeah.
No, he
Oh,
wasn't.
was he?
Mm-hmm. Or was that someone else?
Oh, it might have been someone else.
I swear he was tied up to a chair.
But we'll refer to him as Tiger Hunter dude. Him and one of the female physicians make it out alive, survived the plague. Mm-hmm. And so they've trapped all the bodies inside so that it doesn't get out.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
But, then the prince comes along with his guard, and they open it up, and then they inform the magistrate of that town, and those people are like, the fuck? And they take all the bodies out and take them back to the
magistrate
city hall, basically. And so then the sun goes down and they come back to life and they massacre a bunch of people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And typical
Good
zombie
stuff.
shit.
Yep.
But like we said, all the people are being useless. So when the prince tells them to burn the bodies, noble people are like, how could you say that? You can't burn the noblemen. Wah. And this one, Harmony, takes her son's dead zombie body with her on the boat that all the noble people uselessly used to escape, while leaving all the poor people there.
Mm-hmm.
So useless, man.
And then she lets it out and it munches on everyone.
Well, that's what they get. They had abandoned everyone too. So
Yeah.
Karma.
The only one that survived from the ship was the magistrate, because he jumped off or he fell off or
He
something.
himself.
That magistrate was useless. I thought he was gonna die so many times.
Same. But he's a survivor,
Oh yes, that freaking magistrate.
Yeah.
He surprisingly
was a
survived
coward.
through the entire thing. Yeah, he was a coward.
It was because he kept running away.
Mm-hmm.
But he also happens to be related to Lord Cho, who is the queen's papa.
So he comes in handy.
And he's
later on.
the VP, probably.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but yeah, he survived the ship that everybody else got munched on.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Yeah, he was annoying. He liked the female physician, Sobi, but she was not having it,
No,
and she
she
called
was
him
just
out
like,
on
"What
his
the hell?"
bullshit.
Yeah.
She was like, "You're a coward."
She basically said, "Ding dong, broken."
Wow, I don't think that was an actual thing. I think she just said that to get him off of her back.
I don't know. She seemed kind of she didn't know what was going on.
No, I think she knew. I think it was a joke. Because he seemed surprised. He was like, "What?" Yeah, she was the smartest person in the whole drama.
Yes.
She
must have watched some movies before.
Wow. She was just a scientist. She figured out that, she had the journal of that doctor dude that the prince was trying to find in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
and she was able to figure out that there was a flower that I guess must have caused all this.
Mm-hmm.
And so she's been searching for it. Eventually she finds it. Then she takes it and she like is able to study it and find out like what is causing the illness. So she's able to find out about it when she cures Lord Cho because he got munched on the cheek.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah,
it
he
turns
did.
out that people are getting sick because of these worms that come out of the flower.
Yep.
That infect people's brains and turn them into crazy people.
Mm-hmm.
Flesh-eating monsters!
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm,
And
mm-hmm.
apparently before they like the king when he munched on people, they wouldn't turn into zombies.
They would just die.
But since they ate that one guy that got infected,
Mm-hmm.
that's what makes them turn into zombies when they get munched.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that Lord Cho dude, he makes all the prisoners turn into zombies by feeding them a dead guy that got bit.
Well, it was just 2 prisoners.
Well, but eventually I think the queen then makes a bunch more.
No, there was just 2. And
There was
then
just 2?
her court lady let them out when the queen was like
Oh, I thought there were more
there.
in there.
And then they ate everyone.
yes,
Everyone in the
that makes
palace, all the
sense.
maids and stuff.
Yep.
Yep. Ugh. So useless. But Sobi also was able to figure out that the queen was not pregnant because that useless magistrate, he was like, well, this medicine that's really expensive that I got for the queen help Lord Cho. And she was like, what? No, this is only for like pregnant women. And they take it like after they've given birth or if they miscarried. It helps to prevent blood clots. And she was like, wait, the queen is asking for this for herself? And the guy was like, yeah, she's been taking it like last month and this month. And that's when she was like, oh, that's weird.
Mm-hmm.
That's sus.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And the baby that she has happens to be the child of the crown prince's guard.
Yeah, because the crown prince is guard. His wife was pregnant, and so when he went on this adventure with the crown prince, he left her at the queen's family's like summer house,
Yeah.
I guess. That's where they're keeping all the pregnant women, and so she was one of them there, and the first healthy male baby that is born happens to be her baby, so they stole it.
Yep, they did steal it.
And this is the reason why the prince's guard betrayed him. Betrayed him! And was letting he was letting the Cho
Disgrace.
peoples, the Lord Cho's people know where they were heading. He didn't think, I guess, it was gonna turn out as bad as it did. He was just trying to keep his wife safe. Even though like she was never gonna be safe. Because they were killing all the other people, you know? All the other pregnant people that were of no use to them any longer.
Yeah. Which, like, why?
Yeah. There was no reason to kill innocent babies.
They could have just, like, released them and then been done with it. They
And then
didn't
given
even
them, like, bribe them so that
Yeah.
they would leave.
that, and they didn't even know whose family house it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I guess it was in case they, like, happened to mention it, somebody else figured it out.
Mm.
Because that be happening, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so.
But
Obviously.
Lord Cho was not aware that this was going on, and he was furious because he was like, you idiot, you almost ruined my plans.
It's like you almost ruined the bloodline.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, and he's like, I'm going to kill that child because he's
That
a
ain't
dirty
my
mudblood.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's like, Jesus.
AKA, he's a peasant So
He is
he's
a
like,
peasant.
this isn't a Cho family bloodline thing. And he's also
Yeah.
like grieving his only son.
Ah, yes.
Because he got bit at that infirmary, and then the crown prince was forced to behead him.
Yep. And then he was like all mad at the prince, but if he had been experimenting on the zombies, he would have seen that his son died because he
Yeah.
got bit.
Well, and
He
that
didn't
dude,
know that
but-
he got bit.
yeah, he didn't know he got bit. Well, maybe he did. I feel like he did.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if he had been studying them, he should know what a zombie bitten one
I think
looks
he
like.
knew, but he was still
But he didn't
pissed.
get bit in the face. They only had his head.
Yeah, but you could see,
Yeah.
like, they change how they look and stuff.
Not him very much, because he literally got bit and then
I guess so.
went after the prince.
Either way, he used this to his advantage because he
Yeah.
was already trying to accuse the prince of treason
Yes.
to get him killed so that, you know, his grandkid could take the throne.
I thought it was really ironic how he got munched on
Yeah.
at the end.
Yep.
The
It's like,
dude,
oh, look at that. That Lord Choi dude.
his cachetito got munched.
Yeah, it did. But he got cured, and he
Yep.
ended up
They
being
tried to drown him.
poisoned by the queen because she was like, "You ain't ruining my plans."
Yeah, she's like, bitch, get out of here.
And then she ties up Sobi because she came along to confirm if she was actually the mother of the child or not. Which, how do like Joseon physicians know by just feeling people's pulse?
Your pulse is different.
I guess so.
It's kind of crazy to me, man.
You ain't
They're
no physician.
experienced.
Yeah, I would not be able to do that.
I can barely feel where my pulse is normally.
Right?